Therapy that imagines a happy ending to a recurring bad dream more effective with corresponding sound. Study suggests being played a sound while asleep may help to reduce the frequency of nightmares and replace them with sweeter dreams, research suggests. Whether it is sitting an impossible exam, being chased by wolves, or wandering around a labyrinth, nightmares are common. One approach for diminishing them is through imagery rehearsal therapy, IRT, thinking up a happy twist to a recurring storyline. Now researchers say this approach appears to be strengthened if a sound, previously played while imagining the positive ending in therapy, is also played during sleep. Although IRT appears to be effective in the management of nightmares, approximately 30% of patients are unresponsive to this treatment, the authors of the study report. Therefore, new options to accelerate and enhance therapeutic outcome are needed. Writing in the journal Current Biology, researchers in Switzerland report how 38 people with nightmare disorder, frequent nightmares that cause significant distress, were asked to complete a dream diary and wear an accelerometer at night for 2 weeks, before undergoing a session of IRT. Half of the participants were then randomly allocated to hear a sound while imagining their positive twist on their dream, while the other half, the control group, imagined their happy ending without hearing the sound. Over the next 2 weeks, all participants wore an EEG device fitted to a headband during sleep and were played the sound every 10 seconds during the REM stage, when nightmares occur. They were also asked to fill in a dream diary and imagine the positive twist to their nightmare for 5 minutes each day. The researchers analyzed the frequency of participants' nightmares at the end of the 2 weeks and again 3 months later. Between the two periods, participants did not wear the headband and were not played the sound while they slept. The results suggest that while both groups showed a decrease in the frequency of nightmares at 2 weeks and 3 months after the intervention, compared with the start of the study, the reduction was greater for participants who had been played a sound while imagining their happy ending. The control group reported, on average, 2.94 nightmares a week at the start of the study, falling to 1.02 nightmares a week immediately after the initial 2-week experimental period, before rising slightly to 1.48 nightmares a week after 3 months. For the group that were played a sound during their positive imaginings, the figures were 2.58, 0.19 and 0.33 nightmares a week respectively. The results also suggest the latter group experienced an increase in joy in their dreams after the experiments.
While the team notes the study does not include a group that did not undergo IRT, meaning that the results may be influenced by positive expectations, they say the findings suggest the use of the sounds may help to foster positive emotions in dreams. Professor Mark Blagrove, of the Swansea University Sleep Laboratory, who was not involved in the study, said the playing of a sound, associated with a particular memory, during a period of slumber was an established method for boosting the processes for storing and connecting memories during sleep. But the new study is the first time this approach, known as targeted memory reactivation, has been combined with IRT. The authors show that the effects of imagining before sleep a less distressing version of the nightmare can be boosted by playing sounds during sleep, he said.
Blagrove said the relatively low cost of the wearable EEG device, used to detect REM sleep and play the sound, meant the approach could readily be applied to those currently receiving IRT. But, he said, further research could delve deeper. A future study could investigate what happens if the sounds are played during non-REM sleep, so as to see if the extra reduction in nightmares still occurs, he said.
Humans may need more sleep in winter. Study finds research shows people get more deep REM sleep than in summer, and may need to adjust habits to season. For those of us who struggle to leave our beds in the winter, taunts of lazy could well be misplaced. New research suggests that while humans do not hibernate, we may need more sleep during the colder months. Analysis of people undergoing sleep studies found that people get more REM, rapid eye movement, sleep in the winter. While total sleep time appeared to be about an hour longer in the winter than the summer, this result was not considered statistically significant. However, REM sleep, known to be directly linked to the circadian clock, which is affected by changing light, was 30 minutes longer in the winter than in summer. The research suggests that even in an urban population experiencing disrupted sleep, humans experience longer REM sleep in winter than summer and less deep sleep in autumn. Researchers say if the study's findings can be replicated in people with healthy sleep, this would provide the first evidence for a need to adjust sleep habits to season, perhaps by going to sleep earlier in the darker and colder months. Dr. Dieter Kunz, corresponding author of the study, based at the Clinic for Sleep and Chronomedicine at the St. Hedwig Hospital, Germany, said, "Seasonality is ubiquitous in any living being on this planet. Even though we still perform unchanged over the winter, human physiology is down-regulated, with a sensation of running on empty in February or March. In general, societies need to adjust sleep habits including length and timing to season, or adjust school and working schedules to seasonal sleep needs. During REM sleep, brain activity increases and people may dream. Normal sleep starts with 3 stages of non-REM sleep at first, followed by a short period of REM sleep. While the researchers acknowledge the results would need to be validated in people with no sleep difficulties, the seasonal changes may be even greater in a healthy population. In the study, a team of scientists recruited 292 patients that had undergone sleep studies called polysomnographies. These are regularly carried out on patients who experience sleep-related difficulties. This is Life is Good YouTube channel. In today's video we talked about nightmares and in which season we have to sleep more. I hope you have catched something from it. Until we come back with another video, we wish you a blessed week. God bless.